contract feel? Birthday dinner last night.
Yeah. Obviously really special, I think. Just very grateful and super happy to be here for a little bit longer for sure.
Was it a distraction at all, or were you just, letting your agent handle it out? Did it all go?
Yeah, I think maybe towards the end a little bit, it was kind of getting a little bit of a distraction when we were close to it. I'd be lying to you if I said it wasn't a little bit, but just happy it got done, and could just kind of worry about hockey and winning some games, and I'm just glad it's over with.
What does it mean to get this done and to know that you're going to be with this team?
Yeah, it's awesome. I think, we've been building something pretty cool the last few years here, and just for them to show the commitment to me that, I'm part of the core, it's awesome, and I'm just super grateful and just happy to be here for sure.
What was the reaction like in the room today?
It wasn't too bad. I think, you'll get chirped here and there, and but no, everyone's been super supportive. They've been congratulating me, and it hasn't been too bad so far.
Why did 4 years make sense?
I just think, I just kind of want to see where it's at when I'm 29, and I just felt like it was just a good deal for both sides, and I feel like those are a good part of my career, hopefully 25 to 29. Hopefully I have some good years, and that's how just the number I came up with. So.
How much are you looking forward to just being with this group of guys for, you've basically grown up with them in the professional ranks from Brady to...
Yeah, it's a big part of it. I think, when you go through some experience with some guys, I've been through my ups and downs the first couple of years of my career, and they've always been there for me, and so just to have them and be with them for the next few years, it's obviously very special to me and my family, so that's a big reason why I did it.
How proud are you today of overcoming those ups and downs, the suspension, the shoulder?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think, me and my parents kind of looked back on it last night. It wasn't smooth for sure, but, I came out of it pretty strong. And, I've said it before, but, the Sens were super good about it, like, the whole time. They always had my back, and I'll never forget that, and that's why I want to show my loyalty as well.
On that note, what have conversations looked like with Steve, and maybe let's just talk about the culture that's being built here in the past couple of years?
Yeah, I think everyone feels it in the room. I know, we're still a young team. I just turned 25, and Timmy's still 23, and Sandy. So the core is pretty special. I think everyone could see it, and everyone's going to buy in now. I think everyone's bought in, and we're hoping to do some special things here in the near future.
How involved were you in the contract negotiations? Were you kept always up to date, or you're just like, let me know when something happens here?
Yeah, I kind of just said, just let me know when something kind of big happens. I try to not let it creep into my game or distract me in any way. I think my agent and Steve did a great job of kind of letting me play hockey while trying to figure things out, and I'm just happy the way it all panned out.
Steve talked about kind of the awkward conversations or seeing each other in the hallway during all
Yeah, those are over, thankfully. It's just tough, both of you guys, we both knew what was going on, and we had a good relationship before, but it's just kind of an awkward time, and those are over with now, and now we could just go back to normal.
First minute of a game, what can you do to repeat that constantly?
I think we're just playing really good hockey. We're above the other team's best players, and just checking them down and put a lot of pressures on their D, and I think we just got to keep doing that. And I think that kind of 2-1 goal when they scored kind of cost us a little bit. The momentum switched a little bit, and then goes the other way where we got to find a way to stick to our game plan, and we still got a point, so we could have easily had 2 there in OT, and we just got to keep playing the right way.
What can you do to beat a team that won 7 in a row tonight?
Yeah, they're a good team. We knew that. Even when we played them here, I don't even know what the score was, but it was like 7-something, and we still knew they were a good team. We have tons of respect for them, but we got to play our own game, and obviously they've been playing really good hockey if they win 7 in a row. So, we just got to play our own game, focus on what we have to do, and then we go from there.
How beloved is just Shane just in this room? It seems like a lot of guys really like him as a player and a person.
Yeah, I think it goes for everyone. I think we don't have anyone who's not liking this room, and but Shane always puts a smile on everybody's face. He's got a lot of energy, and you're always happy when he scores. He gets fired up, and he's just such an important player for us. We knew that all the way from the start when he came in, and he just kind of exceeds in his role every year, gets better every year, and like I said, he's a really good friend of mine, and I'm really excited that I get to play with him and kind of learn from face-offs as well. And I think we, kind of learn from each other a little bit. Maybe he goes from our offensive side, and I go from his defensive side, and then I think it matches really well.
Coach, any changes to your roster here tonight?
Dermy's in tonight. Levy will go. Manty's in as well. Shabby's out.
And a quick thought on the signing of Shane Pinto.
Yeah, awesome. Happy for him. Happy for the team, for the organization. Great young player. He's fun to coach. Still getting better. Yeah, excited for him.
Is his style and attitude kind of like the epitome of what you're trying to build here with the identity and culture of the team?
How so?
Hardworking 200-foot center.
Yeah, I mean, he's not selfish. He could easily complain about not always playing on the second power play when he's more than capable of it. Sometimes we keep him off so we can come back to him against the other team's top players. He understands the value of that part and appreciates his importance that maybe isn't always spoken about. And he does. He exemplifies exactly what we want a lot of our players to believe in. He he just wants to win.
How many teams involved as a player?
Good question. When I came in, I didn't know a whole lot about Pence. I knew he was a good young player. I think his game has grown physically. He's gotten stronger. He's gotten better. I think mentally, it's grown as well. To play in that position where you're, still trying to score, and he's a good offensive player, but understanding that he's playing against the best players, that takes some maturity and maturing in your game, understanding that role. And, I still think he's going to improve in that area as well. He's grown a lot in the last year in that, in that role. Right into the playoffs last year, we could see how effective he was. And, it's a fine line between his offense and defense, and combining it is he's still growing.
How has he just grown just in terms of being able to be so good defensively while it seems like this year also chipping in offensively? Like, how important and also maybe vital is that for you as a coach to have him in your lineup?
Yeah, he's a nice option to have on your team with our centerman, with obviously with Cousin Timmy, because there's every team kind of has a guy or a matchup guy, or they match their top line against the other team's top line. But when you have a guy like Pence that he can play on both sides of the puck. He's a good offensive player. He's got a good shot. Thinks the game well offensively, but also he's big enough, strong enough, skates well enough that on the defensive side he's quite capable of use the word outplaying or controlling the other team's best players, which is hard to do in this league.
The buy-in of different guys in the core, here for the long run now. What does this maybe say about the culture that's being developed here in the past couple of years?
Yeah, I think we got a group that wants to win and wants to be here and wants to win together. I don't never really had a doubt that he would sign or with multi-years and get locked down. He I think Pence really likes it here. He likes his teammates. So it is nice that he's locked up, but it's not surprising to me.
On the game tonight, the theme "Hockey Fights Cancer," I guess, kind of two parts. Might be a lot of emotions for some players who might have been personally impacted tonight. How difficult maybe is it to keep your team kind of in check when maybe some of those emotions are running high, when fans hold up the cards, and also for like Shane, like a guy who just got $30 million, how important are nights like these to kind of keep perspective on life?
Well, I think first of all, it's important and it's great that the NHL has nights like this. For the players that have been affected by cancer, it is going to probably hit them a little bit, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I think it's a great, it's a reminder of, that there's more to life than hockey, And if we can help people, comfort people in any way, raise money, I think that's a big part of being a professional athlete. And I think it's great that we do these things.
It's been 1 month since Brady's injured. How do you evaluate the team since then?
Yeah, it's been good. Yeah, I mean, I don't know our record in the last month, but feels like it's been all right. We got to continue to push. We don't dwell on the last game, the last week, last month. Play the game, get ready to play the next game. That's our mindset. It's simple. Win every day. That's what we come to the rink try to do.
Update on Lexell.
No.